Science and technology have been one of the greatest gifts introduced to mankind. Throughout time, technology has been the main driving factor of human evolution and the standard of living. Although the breakthroughs of science have enhanced life on Earth greatly, they have also strayed away from the goal of natural and healthy living. Genetic modification of organisms, or also known as GMO, is the result of a laboratory process in which genes from one specific species are inserted into another species for the purpose of a desired trait or characteristic. This technology has been used on food, and the main question is, should consumers have a right to know if their food is genetically modified, or are genetically modified foods harmless and have no significance of labeling? Consumers have been eating GMO foods for quite a while now, since it was approved back 25 years ago. A study shows in 2013, the Grocery Manufacturers Association estimated that GMOs were present in 70% to 75% of conventional processed food on supermarket shelves. That number must be even higher today. Everything, including bread, cereal, frozen pizza, soup, soda, all sorts of processed foods now contain genetically engineered ingredients. Another common source of GMO food is dairy products, since cows are injected with genetically modified hormones known as RBGH, growth hormone. Some of the biggest modified crops out there today are corn, soy, canola, and sugar beets. Obviously, the main question and concern risen from this issue is, are genetically modified organism foods safe? Many of the foods containing GMOs are popular with children, as I said before, like cereals, snack bars, snack boxes, cookies, processed lunch meats, and crackers all contain large amounts of high risk food ingredients. Although scientists have said that GMO foods are non toxic and safe and they are just like every other food, the understanding of genetically modified foods and its risks are not understood enough to draw a firm conclusion such as this. It is not known how these genetically modified organisms will perform in the future or long term consumption. Limited risk assessments are not enough to fully examine the effects of these foods, and it is far from proven. Knowing this, do you think consumers should have this choice? Since they are widely spread and growing by the day, consumers should have the knowledge and choice of whether to join this movement or to stray away from it. Unfortunately, in today's society, doing the right thing is not always what is done. A big factor in labeling GMO foods has to do with the financial aspect and the wallets of many food producing companies. GMO producers say their goal is to increase nutritional benefits or productivity. The two main traits that have been added are herbicide tolerance and the ability of the plants to produce their own pesticide. These results have no health benefits, only economic benefits for the companies that produce them. This is a battle between GMO food producers and organic food companies. Companies selling GMO foods would prefer not labeling their products due to the fear of the public and losing their customers, while on the other hand, organic food companies would prefer this label on GMO foods as it would drive more customers to their business and their natural products. However, this is an entirely wrong issue when talking about GMO foods. The reason GMO foods should be labeled is for more ethical reasons. Consumers have the right to know what they are putting in their bodies and have the right to know what is inside their food. That is the main objective. However, the worries of food production companies overshadow this entitlement. The food industry is obviously a very large industry that has to bypass many laws in order to sell to consumers. In Canada, by law, all prepackaged foods must contain a nutritional facts table and an ingredients list. This is put in place in order to let the consumers know what ingredients goes into their foods. This is obviously very important as it helps consumers to avoid eating any ingredients they may be allergic to or cannot consume due to religious beliefs, etc. While some might say GMO products are not adding a different ingredient into foods, this act should follow the same law. Anything that is consumed by customers should display exactly what is in and has been done to that product. Ethically, this should be a no brainer. It should be prohibited for GMO producers to have their products unlabeled. The choice should be left for the consumer themselves and what they wish to buy according to their beliefs and intentions. Thank you for listening to my presentation, and I hope this can have a positive impact on GMO production and products all over the world. My name is Kareem Al Shatouri, signing off.